Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use this tool to both disassemble and assemble an M1 Garand or an M14 bolt. The size, which is very small, weight, and versatility of this tool makes it usable for most everybody. Since the front of the bolt for both of these is the same, I'm going to demonstrate this on the M1 bolt. Start by taking the tool, loosening the screw until you can remove the key stock. The key stock is what's going to push the ejector spring into the bolt. Take the key stock and place it into the rectangular slot at the front. Once that is in place, take your bolt, identify the top dead center location of the ejector spring, place it over the feature that locates the center of the bolt, pushing it in from the top down first until it lays flat in the tool. You'll notice at this point there's a little bit of fore and aft play, and that is normal. From this position, simply screw the bolt in, which will push the key into the bolt and thereby compressing the spring. As you thread it in, you'll feel the bolt come up in contact with the locking lugs against these hooks here. Once you've made contact, about a half a turn is all that is necessary to relieve the pressure on the ejector or the extractor. From there, if you're at home, you can use a small punch and a hammer, but if you're in the field, the tip of a bullet works well too. Simply push down on a firm surface, and the extractor is popped free, and then it can be removed from the bolt. This is about the time when we normally would be looking for the spring somewhere on the other side of the room. In this case, the key stock contains the spring force, which can be relieved slowly by backing the screw out. When the spring tension is fully released, you can remove the bolt in the reverse direction that it went in. And from there, you can pull the spring out, the other spring, and the firing pin, and your bolt is fully disassembled. Reassembly is just as simple and basically the reverse order. Firing pin can go back in. The small spring can go back into its position. And then the ejector spring can go back in. Of course, being careful to align the spring slot with the hole for the extractor. It's at this point you return to your tool, approach the tool in the same way with using the opening in the tool to slide it into position and roll it down into place. Again, tighten the screw, which will first push the bolt back against the locking lugs, and then you'll feel the spring begin to compress as you continue to screw further and further. Watching from the top, you can stop screwing the screw in as soon as the hole is clear and ready to receive the extractor. At this point, simply roll the bolt over, place it back into position, and use your thumb to press it into place. Loosen the screw, and the bolt is free and fully assembled. You're ready to store the tool by taking out the key stock, placing it back in its storage position, and locking it into place with the screw.